Kerry Werner Jr., you just pulled this off. You won the Trans-Sylvania Epic. Went into the final day with, what, a minute lead on Lundin.
Yep.
So you must have been expecting a big, nasty attack at some point.
Yeah.
So what actually happened out there? Enlighten me.
I mean, I was expecting Lundin to just, set the fireworks off at some point. However, unfortunately, he wasn't able to do that. He did set a good pace up the first. It was a big 5-mile climb right off the start, and he had the pace set pretty high. It was single track, so it was like I was right on his wheel. We were climbing up it. It got a little technical, and it was wet and rocky, so it was hard. And he was setting a good pace. We got to the top and hit the first enduro together, and he was pinning it, and I was like giving him a little space and like falling off his speed a little bit, and then like I just heard the psh, 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 and he had just hit a rock garden and just hit a rock wrong. I'm sure, he was going after it, but at the same time, like I wasn't willing to go that fast, and he just, I mean, if he would have held it together, it would have been interesting to see what would have happened, because the rest of the race, unfortunately I had to do it solo, and I'm not like, I didn't foresee this happening. I didn't want to win with Justin flatting, but I mean, the rest of the trail was all like equally as gnarly but pedally, so it would have been interesting to see, had we got to battle, what would have happened.
Yeah, so there's no, we sort of foresaw a battle up Stillhouse, like that final, like, was it like a 4-mile climb or whatever?
Yeah.
It was just kind of nasty, so you were just alone out there.
Yeah, at that point I was like, like I knew I got some time splits at the 2 aids, so I kind of knew where I was, and like I knew I was gonna pull it off, but so I just kind of wanted to get it over with, and it just kept going. And
at what point did you know you were safe? Like, because at some point you must have you felt like the dogs were after you. Like Lundin's back there somewhere.
Well,
you're maybe gonna get a few minutes.
So like, I thought Lundin was on me for a while, like up until the first aid. I thought he was coming, like, cause I figured he'd change a flat like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and I figured he was charging. But I guess he brought a tube that had a hole in it, and so he went to pump it up and no go. So I got a notification the second time through the feed, and it was that Justin was like 20 minutes back. So I was like,
dial it back at that point.
No
flats, no mechanicals.
Yeah, basically, just kind of be conservative, and like the next guy back was a good ways back. So I mean, even if he came up on me, I would have had enough juice to stay with him. So yeah, it was just kind of control at that point.
Are you pretty psyched to go away with a victory?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I mean, like when Mike had first introduced this PA Mountain Bike League thing to me, I thought it was really cool, and like I knew that it was going to be hard to pull the win off, but I really wanted to, because I'm from PA and had a bunch of people support
Sometimes
me.
we forget that.
Yeah, I had a bunch of people support me to like make this. Like I got my donation goal going, so it means a lot to put the win in my hands, and to kind of like almost show kids that are paying attention that you can be fast and come from PA. So hopefully it inspires some mountain bike league kids coming up to get after it.
All right, awesome stuff, man. Congratulations.
Thanks.